The thing is, when you are thinking about buying email marketing software, you have to pay attention to a lot of things because when we talk about email marketing, you are actually involving your branding. You're thinking about your marketing. You're thinking about the way you want to resonate with your customers, with your email list. So it's important to have a clear idea about the step by step you need to follow before buying. So I really want to really go in depth into this conversation about how to actually buy email marketing software. So here's the approach I really want you to pay attention to. So when we talk about email marketing software, what are we talking about? Because a lot of folks talk about email marketing software, but they have no idea what the tool is about. So email marketing software can actually manage your contact list, help you design and send compelling emails, and track whether this were open and read. So when we talk about compelling emails, we are speaking about transactional emails. It can be informational emails. It can be all kinds of emails, okay? And the options range from text-based template solutions that marketers can quickly make their own to more complex HTML or JavaScript templates. The good news is that it doesn't cost much to get started, nor is it an arduous undertaking. So nothing complicated here, okay? And so it's all about what you really want. It's all about your goals and resources. So email marketing can take several forms. For example, some businesses, based on our research, might decide their most effective marketing tactic is a value-added newsletter delivered to a gated subscriber community. Others might want to tie their emails directly to their product and sales engine so that they can provide special offers and deals to the recipients. This goes back to what I said earlier. It's all about the resources that you have, but also your goals, right? And each approach requires different tools for creating and sending the source email to recipients. Email marketing tools can also help you segment your subscribers by demographics, by engagement levels, by geography, for example, and you probably want to integrate them with other backend systems, such as an accounting system, a CRM, a customer relationship management system, and an inventory management system. So when we talk about email marketing, does it really work? I mean, does this, because email marketing has been around since email started about 20 years ago, and so there is some perception in the market that email is becoming outdated and that's been replaced by new channels such as social media, chat, SMS, web, landing pages, and even the metaverse, right? That's true to some extent in our view. And modern multi-channel marketing campaigns should undoubtedly take advantage of as many of these channels as possible. There's no reason to ignore email though, because email is still here. It's still strong. So you definitely do not want to ignore email as a marketing tool or as a marketing conduit. It's still here, and so it can actually, its stature can go up and down, but it's still solid. Okay, very important. So when we talk about email marketing, I want to review the cost here because if you are going to buy or subscribe to an email marketing software service or solution, we need to have a clear idea about the cost, right? It's really important to understand that, again, going back to what I said about your resources and your goals. You can have email marketing that will actually start you off at $9 per month. And if billed annually, you can start like around $5. It can go all the way to $100 per month, and in some cases, it can go to $1,000 a month. And because email marketing software providers, they can charge you by the number of contacts you have, the number of emails you're sending, the frequency. Okay, so you do have a mishmash, a smorgasbord of options that you can choose from. The good news is that the cost to reach prospective customers via email is generally low, while the profit potential is high. Estimates of the typical return on investments for email campaigns vary, but most suggest it's around $40 per dollar spent. So this is kind of huge. $40 per $1 spent is just fantastic. That's one of the highest rates of return of any form of digital marketing. And the cool thing here is that many email marketing plans include unlimited emails per month and bill you based on subscriber numbers. So if you have a small list, then look for a company that offers a free plan, a low-cost plan for several hundred subscribers, or even a pay-as-you-go plan. On the flip side, many of these services also offer high-volume plans with 100,000 or more contracts. So it's really important to pay attention to that. So as a result, what we have seen here is that the prices of email marketing containers will really vary widely. And they can start, as I told you before, $3 to $5 a month to send out 500 emails per month in Zoho campaigns, to as much as $1,250 per month for up to 10,000 contracts, not contracts, 10,000 contacts in Salesforce. Although occasionally you'll even want to negotiate a custom plan directly with the sales rep, and you can do that, and you should do that if you have the volume, if you have the resources. We recommend that you discuss with the sales rep so you can get the best deal, because at the end of the day you are bringing business to them, they're adding value to your operations. It has to be a win-win situation. So do not shy away from like a tough negotiation where you go in there with some solid numbers. So when we talk about a buying guide in terms of the best email marketing software, it's important to know the step by step. So how do you get started with email marketing? Because the thing here is that if you are going to choose a platform, you need to know how easy it is to get started. Some platforms are complicated. You have like a huge learning curve and a very steep one, and while others are very simple. So getting up and running with email marketing software is not difficult at all. I mean, generally, you will know right away whether you like a product's user interface or not. And most of the providers that we have actually reviewed here, they actually are really good in terms of like you can really see whether they have a sleek or sort of crappy interface. Okay, and we love the fact that some of the providers that we actually looked at, they have modern looking graphics and uncluttered layouts. Pay attention to the uncluttered layouts. We really want to have something. You want to have something very sleek, something very visually appealing, and very simple also. Okay, you don't want to have a complex business software like business software UIs of yesterday. No, it has to be straightforward. You don't want to click like more than twice to actually reach what you want to reach. It's important. So you want to look also at how a vendor provides tech support to, since several vendors don't make support as available as we would have liked. Okay, so you will find that some offers 24/7 phone support, live chat, and email help, while others leave you to rely on online documentation and limited live support hours. Like, they have they just tell you go and read their FAQ, go and read go and watch their video tutorials, and so on and so forth. So pay attention to that. And so the thing is that if you are, so they want you to actually contact live support via chat or phone when you can't solve an issue yourself. And so those are things you have to pay attention to. Also, you want to consider regulatory compliance issues. For example, if you plan to market to customers in Europe, make sure that your software can help you with GDPR compliance. And in the US, on the other hand, HIPAA mandates that how you can use certain protected health information in your campaigns, while other laws actually govern how you can market to minors under the age of 18. So it's always important to consult with your potential vendor to ensure it can help you with the regulations that apply to your organization. Now let's talk about email marketing in terms of mobile devices. So here is the approach. Does it work? Because the whole thing here is that people are saying, well, email marketing is dying, blah, 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 blah. And what we have found the total opposite. So email marketing worked fantastically on mobile devices, yes. And it's important to understand that the growing importance of mobile means you should pay special attention to the email designer and analytics section of any email marketing service, right? The designer should be able to provide a preview of how your email looks in a responsive format, meaning the HTML correctly sizes images and other elements depending on the device used to view them. And you should also be able to segment your audience based on mobile device data. And what we have found in our analysis is that some tools may force you to create custom reports to see this data, which means you may have to export it to a third-party business intelligence BI tool. Okay, and so you also need to think about SMS marketing, because this is becoming increasingly popular, not least because it exploits an even more personal line of contact with customers. Okay, so and that according to our research and other research reports out there, at least 90% of folks open their SMS, whereas 20% only of folks open their email. So it's one of those things you have to think about. I mean, they'll open their email, but they do not click on the email newsletter. And so and you can actually integrate. You also want to make sure that your email marketing software integrates pretty well with other software, right? It's all about making sure that there is continuity and also synchronicity within, with your existing tech stack, because it doesn't matter if you are spending thousands of dollars acquiring a software tool, and the software tool does not integrate, does not actually mesh with your existing tech stack. It's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. So you want to make sure that you have this sort of integration down pat, so you have a clear. So for example, you want email marketing software to integrate with CRM and e-commerce tools. And some of the most advanced email marketing services have even begun to resemble CRM systems. It makes sense because both types of software deal with managing and communicating with customers. So hey, listen, that's maybe the future trend right here. So when we talk about today's topic, we're still having a conversation about the buying guide. So the best email marketing software, how do you actually buy it? The steps I want to really talk to you about here. I mean, how does email marketing use AI? Because this is I would say a beginning, like a new trend, and people are using artificial intelligence to, I would say, power up their email marketing campaigns. So one thing I want to say here is that artificial intelligence has become a big part of many digital marketing efforts, and email is no exception, right? So AI improves email marketing mechanics such as A/B testing and audience segmentation. So depending on how much information you can feed from your CRM and sales systems, it can also help personalize email content to the individual customer level. So one thing we want to say here is that it all depends on the integrity of the data, because AI is not going to create something extraordinary for you. It's just going to improve. It's going to revamp whatever you already have. Because one thing I want to say here is that with the correct data, AI can select content, modify customer experiences on the fly, and even interact directly with customers via an AI-enabled natural language chatbot. And if any of that sounds attractive to you, you must look closely at how a prospective email marketing service has implemented AI and what kinds of features it offers. And another area where AI can help is with the marketing automation capabilities that most email suites offer to some degree, right? So automation technology is best suited for prolonged email-based interactions or drip campaigns. But an important here is that let's say tracking the customer journey in the various touch points the customer face, from initial contact to closing the sales. So those elements are really hard to wrap your heads around, but you have to do it. You have to actually make sure that you are able to use artificial intelligence is helping you or not helping you. Here is the decision for you. So how can email campaigns be customized? So you, at the end of the day, before you buy, make sure that you think about customization. Why? Because the whole thing here is that, you can have a client base that is scattered across the globe. I mean, they'll listen to you. They actually sign up for your content. They love everything, but they don't watch some of the videos. If I were to use a YouTube metaphor, for example. So if you were to transfer that metaphor to email campaign, email marketing, you need to understand the power of customization. Some people talk about niche, people talk about sector, some people talk about, you want to niche down. So the best email marketing services offer custom auto responders. So this helps you stay in touch with your customers with automatically generated emails based on, let's say, special occasions such as a customer's birthday, anniversary, or past purchases, welcome emails for new subscribers, or thank you emails for recent purchases. And to give you just a few examples, so this is really cool. And one thing I want to say here also is that the most advanced email marketing services offer custom workflows to specify triggers based on actions such as opening an email or making a purchase, or inaction such as ignoring emails. So with these services, you can also set up a series of emails such as tutorials to actually segment to segment users, and you can pause and stop a campaign at any time. We love the flexibility here, and you can also move contacts into new segments once they have completed their tutorials. So in terms of flexibility, this is again really good. But the level of customization can get very complex, so it's important not to get overwhelmed as at the start. And building a map to help automate your email marketing actually starts with what you want to tell customers, because yeah, it's all about your messaging, when you want to say it and why. And you want to follow that plan, and you will quickly build a journey that might start with someone like sending you a welcome email post purchase, and gradually drill down to a more targeted offer as your relationship with that other person grows. Let me give you a winner strategy before we close to this conversation. So it's important. So once you have actually chosen your email marketing software, you really have to solidify your email marketing strategy, because everything starts with strategy. It's true that in this conversation we actually started with the application itself, and so when we talk about solidifying your email marketing strategy, we're speaking about a lot of things. Remember that sending out campaigns is not much of help unless you can track your successes and failures and quickly make adjustments, right? And because you don't want actually to keep repeating the same mistake over and over and over. So, and all of the services that we actually have reviewed into this conversation, we pay attention to a lot of things. We pay attention to their overall health, pay attention to their like, are they eating junk? Like, are they really are they serving junk email content to their audience? Okay, and are you like, one thing I want to say here is that when you actually solidify, or at least when you attempt to solidify your email marketing strategy, you need to pay attention to a couple of things. And all the services that you want, like tracking, whether it's simple open or click rate data, color coded charts and statistics, or even integration with Google Analytics. So in addition to A/B testing, many services offer now multivariate testing, which involves using multiple variations of an entire campaign to test which one performed the best. So it's one of those things you have to pay attention to. And search engine optimization, SEO, is another important factor for content and landing pages. So the right keywords can directly lead you subscribers from their email platform onto your website. So this is kind of cool. So let's say whether you're looking for a simple email marketing solution or with like, it really depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for that, or one software tool with full automation and advanced capabilities, there's a wide range of solutions out there. It really depends on what you're looking for. And one thing I want to say here is that you'll see a lot of providers focusing on expanding their internal features, while others are developing significant partner and integration ecosystem. And so it's important. And so if you want to solidify your email marketing strategy, at some point you're gonna have to have the right tool. So when we talk about right tool, we're speaking about it really depends. We're speaking about HubSpot, for example, but we're also speaking about another player that I'm actually blanking on right now. But it's really important to have the right configuration, so that you are clear from the get-go how you're going to use your email marketing strategy, how you're going to use your software to get your email marketing strategy done, and really, so you're able to provide data, to provide results on a continuous basis. And that really helps your content marketing efforts too, not just your email marketing content, but also in general your content marketing strategy over time. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll see you next time.